Hey, thanks for hanging back out with us again. In our last video, we had a comment in there, and we love hearing all your comments and stuff. But this guy commented and said he'd like to see us do a common minnow. So, what we thought we'd do is try to see if we can find one, and then see if we can duplicate it. So, hold on, and we'll show you if we can pull this off or not. Okay, so first we gotta open up Common Lake Minnows images. The minnow family Cyprinidae looks good. Let's open that up. Oh yeah, let's blow it up. Oh yeah, I think that would work. I think we could try that one. Let's do it. So as you see, we have the 5-inch and 4-inch open pore angling AI molds set up. Since we're doing minnows, I thought that we'd do the smaller ones instead of the big 7 1/4. And we are going to turn the molds up to about 200 degrees, because you know how I usually pour the heads. Well, if you can see this color, this is what we're working with here. So you can see the head, it's kind of half and half, but the top color doesn't go through the whole head. So we're just going to pour a nice bottom, a vein, and then that top color. And we're going to see if we can't come close to that. So, as always, we got our belly, our vein, our top color of only dead-on plastic is all we use. So we're going to get those in the mic, and we're going to start color mixing, see if we can't come close to this. Alright, we got our beautiful dead-on plastics here. Now if we look at this belly, if you can see that, looks like it's kind of dirty, but still has a little pearlescent to it. So I think we're going to use some dead-on plastic grit, and we're just going to start small. Okay, that kind of browns it up. Now let's gloss it up, pearl it with my favorite, Snow Shine. You can add this to pretty much any color for it to give it a pearlescent color. Just make sure you shake it really well. We're just gonna give it one little swirl in a circle there. See what that does. Oh yeah. Can you see that? Got a shadow there, don't we? There it is. Look at that. Kind of dirty, kind of pearly. What do we think, huh? I think it's pretty close. We're gonna go with that, I think. Alright, so I think that'll do it. We're gonna get this in the vacuum chamber, and the most important thing is we want to make sure each consistency is the same with each layer, so that way you don't have too thick of a color on one side and then like your top's too thin, you know what I mean, too translucent. So you gotta make sure your textures are right. But we're gonna get this in the vacuum chamber, and I'll meet you over there when we're ready to pour it. Alright, we got a beautiful color here. Now we're gonna pour it in there nice and easy. Since the molds are kind of warmer, we got the plastic a little bit cool. Remember, it's got to be opposite. And we're gonna pour it right to the top of that hook slot. Right just to the top of the hook slot. Nice and easy. Take your time. Right to the top of that hook slot. Then the force. And one more. A little bit more in that head. And the last one. Alright. Right now we're going to move on to the vane. Now let's see that vane. Nice. You'd think it was just a black vein, but if you look, you can kind of see like there's almost a dark, like a purplish tint to that. So if I use just Dead On Plastic black, I mean, it's such a strong pigment that it'd be too much, I think. So what we're gonna do is we got this black hole color shift, and we're gonna use that, and we're gonna do this vein real quick. Hopefully. Alright, we got a beautiful clear Dead On Plastics here. The only plastic we use, and we're going to add just a pinch of this black wormhole. Let me get some of this out so you can see that. You see that? Can you see that? It's got kind of a little purple green vibe to it. So we're going to put a nice healthy scoop of that in there. I think that will give us that kind of misty vein that shows. Now with mica powder, you really got to stir it in good. So we're going to stir this in real nice. Yeah. It looks a lot darker than it is. You can see, you can still see right through it. Let's get a little swatch on here. Alright. Let's see. You know, I think it does need to be just a hair darker. So what we're gonna do, whoop, one drop of Dead On Plastic would ruin it. It'd just be too much because it's such a thick pigment. So see what we're gonna do. Can you see that? Put a drop on the table, and then we're gonna take just a portion of that drop. See it? Just that little bit, like maybe a quarter of a drop. And it doesn't seem like much, but that really will change a lot of the base. Look at that. See, this is without that half a drop. And see how dark that got with a quarter of a drop. And this, I think, right where we need to be. So we're gonna get that in the mic and or vacuum chamber, and we'll pour the vein real quick. All right. So normally I like to stop my vein like right in the middle of the eye, but if you notice, that one went right through the eye. So we're just gonna top this off nice and easy and not worry about if it goes through the eye, which is kind of nice. Nice slow pour. I'm gonna fill it to that eye and stop. and then the heat of the molds will pull it where it needs to go. Just nice thin layer up to the eye and stop. And we bumped our molds up a little bit. They're about 220 degrees right now. And then after we pour this, we will bump it up again. And we're going to try to figure out the top color. One more. Alright. Okay, like I said, I bumped the heat on that hot plate up to about 300 degrees. And then we're going to figure this top color out. You see it's kind of like almost gold, but still got a green tint. So I think what we're going to do is use some more dead on colors. We're going to throw a little melons to green it with a little marsh grass to kind of add that little gold pearlish to it. I think that might get us pretty close. Now, it's so pretty. Let's bring this down. Alright. Now when you're building colors, you always gotta build really slow. You don't want to overdo one or the other. So, we'll start with 5 drops of melons first. Get that green color going. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can you see that too? There. We'll get that green. Yeah. Let's go to the marsh grass now. This is a really cool color from Dead On. I like it. We're gonna match it 50-50 right now. Nice. Do you see that up there? Oh, not like that, don't you? I think we're getting pretty close. Let's get a swatch of it down here. Yeah, we're pretty close, but you see? Now it's too translucent. You don't see that, do you? Now this is too translucent compared to the top or that vein in the bottom color. So what we've got to do for that, we're gonna have to add more of both. So right now it's 50-50. Let's 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. We'll do 5 more drops of each. That way the color stays pretty close to the same we got it now, but we're gonna make it a little more, the consistency a little more equal to the other ones. A lot of times in bait making, the consistency is just as important as temps and everything else. Much better. See the colors on the knife? You can't see the knife through it very well. Got the same pattern, just darker. Let's put it up here with our swatch. Okay. So this is where we're at. You see right here, you got the belly color, the vein color, and then the top color. Let's see if, can you guys see that? Oops. Look at that. I think it's pretty darn close to it. I think we're on it. So we're gonna get that in the vacuum chamber, and then we're gonna pour that real quick. Now we just take that color and we're just going to top off these molds. If I can see around the camera. Nice and easy. Nice. Now we'll do the 4-inch ones. Nice and slow. Oops. Went a little over there. Now this plastic can be cooler, that's why you see it's running slow. Because the molds are hot, so you don't have to have your plastic so hot. And that helps them from bleeding together too. Remember, if you got hot molds, you got cooler plastic. Cooler molds, hot plastic. And so that's it. Alright. Turn the heat off. Alright. So there's those. We turn the heat off. We're gonna let them sit there. And actually it's getting pretty late. So tomorrow, because I want to make sure I can get these outside in the sunlight, and it's late, so there's no sunlight. So tomorrow we're gonna crack them open, and I'll show you how we did them.
Whoa, whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
All right, good morning. Here we are, and just woke up, so we're gonna see how we did. I'm not even awake yet, so we're gonna see how this goes. Let go of it. Oh, look at there. We're gonna get all these out real quick. Let's see what this one looks like. And then the 4s. Alrighty. And there's all of them done up. And then the 5s over there. Alright. So, we're going to throw some eyes on these real quick and get them outside and see what they look like in the natural light. We'll be right back. Oh yeah. I think we got the flavor of it for sure. Yeah, maybe a little lighter in the belly, but I think that'll do it. Pretty close. All right. Well, I think it's pretty close. It has the same flavors, you know. If I was to do it again, I think that I would lighten up the top a little bit and the belly actually a little bit, but overall, let's grab one here. Overall, it's not too bad, I guess, for the first run. there's always room for improvements in everything you do. But yeah, we hope you liked it. And definitely has the same flavor. But until next time, thanks. We appreciate you guys watching. And keep those comments coming. If there's something in the comments that I can try to do, I'll try it, man. So let me know. And keep like and subscribe, share, all that. And remember the first 1,000 subscribers we get, we're gonna do a huge giveaway. So we appreciate everybody, and until next time.